这个世界缺少一座工厂，一座更智慧的工厂，一座把未来带到眼前的工厂。小米汽车工厂以高自动化为起点，实现超高品质交付。小米超级大压铸集群，430个工艺参数，100%工艺自动化运行，一瞬之间驱动工业巨兽。超700个机器人，实现关键工艺100%自动化，秩序之中造就极致效率。10种连接工艺，100%全自动组装车身骨架，创造超高强度车身。精细装配，精准上件，精确运输。沿着自动化的方向继续前进，全自动检测，细致入微。小米自研 XI 智能质检系统 ，AI 自动分析 X 光片，层层把控。自动打磨、喷涂，漆面始终平整如一。76秒间自动下线，先无所限的可能由此展开。在这里，你看到的是一辆车，一个承诺的开始，也是智能制造的新开始。现在，我们与你一起再向前一步。小米汽车工厂再一次一往无前。
Right, Shalom Amar, giving our praise unto Yabashi Masha, Bashi Mukwa HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Honors you brothers to be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. The Baba everybody are coming out here to give you this truth for the grace and mercy of Yahweh, Bashi Mihal Shai, Bashi Mukwa HaKodash. Giving our praise unto Yabashi Masha, Bashi Mukwa HaKodash. So it's going to be a relatively quick video, and what you just seen there is the factory of the future. And brothers have been telling you for the longest time, man, like, the plan that they have for the people out here is to own nothing, and you're supposed to be happy with it. And we just seen, I don't know how much of that was CGI, computer generated images. I don't know how much of this video that we just watched was like the real deal, like in terms of this is actually happening. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that, but certainly this is a plan that they have, and within certain industries they already got it down to a science like this with a robotic technology. I remember about 16 years ago I went to the Jaguar Land Rover site out here within the UK where they build the cars, and the vast majority of that factory was 16 years ago was automated, right? That was all robots doing the job, right? So it's not a far-fetched idea, and it's not a far-fetched realization that this is the point that we've reached right now, where everything from the sheets of metal coming in on site and to the fully manufactured vehicle / product being produced is all done by AI and robots. That's not a far-fetched thing to come to the conclusion of. And the reason why I really, while I'm doing this video is because, the middle class, when you had robust economies in the past, the middle class drove the economy up, because the middle class is the part of the society that constitutes the vast majority of people. Okay, the top class is always going to be less than the bottom. The top class is always going to be less than the rest of the population. And the bottom classes, you would hope, it's not a whole bunch of people. Okay, you would hope that the people that have got the least amount of money is not the most of your economy, right? Quote unquote, right? But that's what's coming to America. That's what's coming to the world out there. You're gonna have a bunch of 1%ers, right? Not a bunch of 1%ers, but you're gonna have 1%ers and then everybody else. Because all of these jobs, you had these cool jobs where you was able to go into a factory, build something, make some money, make a decent money, right? Because when you're working in the factory, typically you can make some decent money, especially back in the day, man. Right? No matter what industry you was in, you was able to use your hands and your craft to build something. People really paid you for that because that's a worthwhile skill. If you can understand what I'm trying to say, that's something that people will pay for because you want a product. Well, you don't have the skills nor the time to produce that particular product. You're gonna pay somebody else to pay for it. That's what made Detroit great. Okay, and that's where you see the vast majority of people out here that's making money outside of software development. The vast majority of people that's really making money out here, they're probably going to be either involved in or are in manufacturing. Okay, that's the bulk of society. You make something that you could barter with. Okay, you see they got the robots. They got the robots out here doing everything, boy. They got the robots out here doing everything. Right? You had a skill back in the day which was known as a panel beater. Right? Back in the day there was a skill. It's a very, very artistic skill, right? That's gone. You can forget about a panel beater. Which a panel beater was an individual. He got a sheet of metal and he made it into something, right? Side panel of a car, right? Made it into the side panel of a van, whatever. Very, very lucrative back in the day. That job is gone. You had master welders, right? A guy that could take two pieces of metal and put them together so beautifully. You look at the piece of metal like this is beautiful. That's a thing of the past. You can forget about that, right? A guy that's a laborer that just moves stuff around site. Where did you see the forklifts? There, you didn't see no forklift drivers there, man. So all of these little jobs that people got out here, man, all these little cool jobs, man, these are jobs of the past, right? Like they told you, man, you're gonna have nothing, right? And you're gonna be happy with it. You're gonna go travel somewhere, the car's gonna drive itself, it's gonna build itself, right? The AI is gonna build the car, man. The AI is gonna build the car, right? You're gonna sign up to rent your car on a website that's controlled by AI, right? And the car's gonna drive itself to you. I'm being facetious with it a little bit. It's gonna drive itself towards you, and you're gonna pick it up for about 2 hours, and then you're gonna turn it back because you can't afford to keep it. Why? Because they're taking away all of these little jobs, man. All the little cool jobs people was able to have, little executive jobs that was able to do because it could manage people, that was manufacturing. That's gone. Forget about it, man. All right. So. That's the video, man. Hopefully you saw verification, but I'm gonna say, present about Shima Shaba Shimqua, Kodash Tabon, some three apostles, great milestone. On the brothers that be pushing these truth in sincerity. Shalom.